Hello everyone, make sure you've got today's date and title. So today we are going to be learning how to use Pythagoras' theorem. So our objectives for the day are to understand Pythagoras' theorem and use it to calculate the hypotenuse of a right angled triangle, to rearrange Pythagoras' theorem to find the length of a shorter side, and to apply Pythagoras' theorem to problem solving. So before we begin, Pythagoras' theorem, is the formula used to find the missing sides on a right angled triangle. So here we've got a right angled triangle, and Pythagoras came up with the idea of A, B and C, where A and B are the two shorter sides and C is the hypotenuse. So the hypotenuse is always going to be your longer side. Now he said that A squared plus B squared will always equal C squared, okay? Now we really need to remember that the hypotenuse is the longest side in a right angle triangle. If you're not going to remember that, can you please make sure you get that written down in your books. I would like you to copy down that A squared plus B squared equals C squared, okay? That is the basis of Pythagoras' theorem. So make sure you've got that copied down into your books. Pause the video here if you need to. So our bronze example, I would like you to make sure you've got the bronze example either copied down or in front of you. So we need to calculate the side of the length of x. Now, x is the hypotenuse, it's the longest side, okay? It's opposite the right angle. So when we're trying to work out the side that is opposite the right angle, okay, so this here, when we're trying to work out this side here, we need to square the two numbers and add them together. So that's the first thing that we need to do. We need to square our two sides either side of the right angle. So we need to do 8 squared plus 6 squared is equal to x squared. This is the basis of Pythagoras' theorem. So 8 squared we know is 64 plus 6 squared, which is 36, is equal to 100. So x squared equals 100. Now this isn't x squared, it's x, so we need to find out the value of x. So we're going to have to square root, okay? So x is equal to the square root of 100, so x is equal to 10. So the square root of 100 is 10 meters, okay? Then we've been asked to calculate the side length of x. So here, on our silver example, we're no longer finding the hypotenuse, we are finding the shorter side. So this time, instead of adding the two numbers, we're going to do a subtraction. So we're going to do the largest side squared, subtract the smaller side squared to get this value here. So we're going to do 9 squared subtract 7 squared is equal to x squared. So 81 subtract 49 is equal to 32. Now we need to, so x squared is equal to 32. Okay, so now we need to square root to find the value of x. So x is equal to the square root of 32, which is equal to 5.66 meters. Okay, make sure you've got that copied down in your books, please. Pause the video here if you need to make sure everyone's got that copied down. So, on to your trial questions. So, here are your trial questions. Pause the video here to allow the students a chance to copy it down and give it a go. Give them 6 or 7 minutes until the majority are done. And I'm going to put your answers on the screen now. So here are your answers. Make sure you correct them if you got them wrong. Give yourselves a tick if you got them correct. Okay, so You've got your bronze, silver, gold tasks. You've got diamond if you finish that. I'm going to put your answers to bronze, silver and gold on the next screen, okay? So make sure you know which task you've done or where you're headed. It's up to you. You can either leave the answers on to allow the students to mark them as they go, or pop them on towards the end, okay? So here are your answers. Pause the video to allow the students time to mark them. I'm going to put your platinum and diamond up on the next screen now. So here are your platinum and diamond answers. And I'm now going to put on the exam question for everyone to have a go at. So here are your exam questions. Now you can either work in pairs to have a go at this, or individually. I would give everyone roughly around 7 minutes to have a go at these questions. I'm going to put the answers on the screen now, so make sure you pause the video here. So here are your answers. Hopefully we got some of those correct, so well done everyone. That's it for today. Good work.